Stanley house. How's everybody doing today? Welcome into the John Wright Stanley house, guys. Oh, lights on. It's a powerful light, too. Let me. Okay. Make sure everything's working here, guys. Lights back on. Like to speak with any spirits or entities here willing to speak with me. I have some devices here that would allow me to know you're here. If you can use them, show me you're here. Light's still on. Don't know how well you guys can see that. But there you go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the live. How's everybody doing? We are at the John Wright Stanley house. If you guys aren't subscribed, everybody hit subscribe for us. Trying to get to 600 followers. 600 subs, guys, by the end of April. If you guys could help us, we'd appreciate that. Art Planet. Oh, it just went off. I just heard it while I was over here. Art Planet, what up, what up? Everyone hit subscribe for us. If there's any spirits or entities here at the John Stanley house, we'd like to speak with you. My name's Anthony. I've been here before. What am I doing? I'm paranormal investigating. We do paranormal investigations here in North Carolina. Art Planet. If you hit subscribe, check out all our content. We got some crazy new content up there. Crazy new locations. So, Cozy, appreciate that. I'm in the north. Oh, you're in North Carolina? Nice. So we're actually right now we're at the John Stanley house right now. Here in North Carolina. This is one of the most haunted places here. Oh, Minnesota, nice. You subbed? Sweet, appreciate that. Art Planet. Yeah, but this is one of the most haunted places here in New Bern is the John Stanley house. They actually used to have this as part of the Tryon Palace tour here. Check it out later. Alright, sweet, appreciate that. Yeah, we got a lot of new content up there, a lot of crazy stuff. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but the Tryon Palace is actually right across the way. This actually used to be part of the tour. It used to be one of the buildings you could go in, but there were so many complaints about paranormal stuff that happens in here that they actually just stopped making this part of the tour. So now it's just the grounds and the gardens that's open to the public. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. We're actually in contact with the New Bern Historical Society, who is in charge of this property, and we're actually trying to get to be able to do an investigation in here at night. So that's actually in the works as well right now. But we're super excited for the Sam and Colby for our school, guys. That's going to be coming up soon. Not live. We spoke with Amy from the Farrar School. They're great people. Yeah, we're excited. So we're going to be doing that live on TikTok, which is in our bio. If you guys aren't following us on TikTok, you can check out our link in our bio to get there. But we'll be doing that live on TikTok as well as YouTube, as well as making a few videos there, guys. So everybody hit subscribe and stay tuned for that. Can I go inside? No, not right now. Nobody can go inside. It's owned by the state. Nobody can go inside. It used to be part of the Palace tour, but they actually took it off because of people reporting basically this place is haunted and paranormal, which kind of drew guests away from wanting to do the tour. So as a result of that, it is now just part of the, if you buy the Tryon Palace tour, you only get to see the grounds. So no, nobody gets to go inside anymore. But we are in contact with the New Bern Historical Society to try to do an investigation in here from 12 to 3 a.m. So that should be pretty interesting. I don't think anyone's ever done an investigation at this place ever. And definitely not in the house. So are there any Civil War spirits here? Spirits from the Civil War. What was that? People killed in here? I don't know who got killed in here. There's a lot of people that died here. There's also a duel right up the street from here, that way, right in front of the palace. But there's actually a duel that took place right there. So, there's a lot of stuff that goes on here. Also, this whole entire town is a very historic town for the Civil War. So there's a lot of mass grave sites here all over from the Civil War. Yeah, it's very historical. Yeah, this whole town is really, really historical. Also, we just did the Bentonville battlefield, which is where one of the most largest battles here in North Carolina took place. And we did that on the anniversary of the battle, so we got a lot of good activity there. Also, I hear the REM pod going off. Just heard the REM pod going off. I have a question. What's the question? Let's get a little closer. Some kind of people here.
I kept my eye on the weather because it was actually going to rain at home. And so I kept looking at the weather. But she said, right, anything that you want me to try to look out for, you want to do it here for me.
Can I face reveal? Oh, yeah. If you check out our content, you'll see our faces all the time. I wonder what they're talking about.
And I don't want to do that because I know you have lots that you want to get. So don't mind
Lights on.
Because we lighting stuff, and I'll tell you everything to do.
With the window.
We can wait
That
for
one?
the wind too, whenever there's like a wind break.
Um,
I want you to feel.
that is actually the mayor's house, I believe.
Yeah. So I'll tell you. I'll let you get. Promise. I'll fix you before we. Your eyelashes look so good. Are they real? So jealous. My eyelashes fell out when I was pregnant with my first. Really? Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So like, well, now they're there, but they're. Let's be grateful. Things that they've always said about that from the moment that she was born. That's why everybody gets so good. Oh, well, you probably get tired of that. That's what everybody. Yeah.
Well, whenever they leave, we'll continue on.
I know you'll do all your little head things. The girls. Everything I know about you. I'll tell you when. Yeah, let me get you. Step over you, because I will. Okay, ready and go.
Are we taking pictures? Ghost photo shoot, guys.
I call them.
Could you set off that REM pod and scare these people? Let's see if we can get the spirit to set this off while they're here, guys. Scare them.
Yeah. Perfect. Aw. Love it. Okay, now we're gonna do classic, just like a classic and simplified. Yeah, look at this. Oh, sorry. Look at this one on top so you can see the breakdown.
How does that system work? What, this? So this detects energy. These, they also detect energy. Spirits can manipulate these to turn them on and off. So I use these for yes and no answers. The reason we have different kinds is this one is for pretty much any spirit can use this. This one is for a lot stronger ones. And so this just detects EMF, which is electromagnetic signals. So it detects any type of vibration basically in the room that would be there, or obviously outside right now. Yes, so the box, this is a REM pod. It just detects movement, energy, and basically if anything comes near it or touches it, I'll know.
Yes. It's not you, it's me. I do.
Are you on a team of people? Yeah, it's me and my wife. We are the team. And you guys, the unknown family.
And I'll have you, we're going to pretend like there's some monster or something coming out of that tree right there. Yes, and then the giggles are not. I'm like, I tell people, I'm like, I'm not a funny person, but I try to be for these. I'm like, we got to get But how do you feel? Feel warmed up? Easy enough? Yeah? Okay. Perfect. So, just that. Like, you know, your hips, classic. You can do ankle stuff. It won't work
Hmm. That's no good. My battery pack is dead somehow already.
I like pink too. Like, blue is my favorite.
Scared of ghosts? No. Do we get spooked sometimes? Yeah. Scared? No. I don't believe they can harm you in any way. The Chronicle Drinker. What's up, man? Hit that subscribe for us. Everybody hit subscribe for us, guys.
And feel free to like you can bounce with it if you want. You're not gonna see it on camera. It's just give you a little bit more. You can like kind of bounce, and then I'll have you look over. You like this side. I'm gonna go over your shoulder, back at me.
Nothing much. Yeah. We are here at the John Stanley house doing an investigation. But it looks like we have visitors. A ghost photo shoot.
Yeah. She's like, wow, we forgot. I just kidding. Okay, come back right here. And then I'm gonna have you fold your fingers. Oh, perfect. And then I have you just a little twist.
We got a little tap on the REM pod earlier, guys, right when these people were walking up. So I'm thinking that it'll come back when they leave. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the spirit that was communicating with us left for now. Until it leaves, and then it'll come back. And it took me to here. Nice. Well, hit subscribe, man. Also, you should check out our content. We got a lot of crazy new content up there. The Chronicle Drinker. So, a lot of new crazy stuff. Also, they're finally leaving. So, hopefully the spirit or this entity will come back and use this device again. Like it was a minute ago. In your house? Oh yeah. Yeah, our house is extremely haunted, probably because of all the places we go and how many times we do this at different locations. Yeah, we hear stuff all the time in our house. The Chronicle Drinker, I subbed. Appreciate that, man. That's what's up. I do, but it's nice. Yeah, so most spirits or ghosts, or what we would call ghosts, are not malevolent. Most of them are either just pretending to be, or have no actual intention of harming you in any way. With that being said, there are plenty of spirits that are malevolent and do have full intention of wreaking havoc in your life. So it kind of depends on who you're speaking with. But I always say that I do not identify or allow anything to attach to me, meaning I do not necessarily believe them to be truth. So therefore, I don't really ever get anything negative as a result of this, or haven't yet. Other than obviously being scratched a couple times. We got scratched at the Sampson school, as well as at the little village that we do sometimes. So, other than that, though, No, I would say that most spirits that you would communicate with, or that would communicate with you freely and willingly, would not harm you. Yeah, and follow you home. I believe they do. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We need 19 subs. If all 80 of you guys, well, some of you are already subbed, but if the rest of you that aren't would hit subscribe, that'd really help us get to 600. We're almost there. We need like 16 more, I think. Also, there's some water over here. I wonder if that would bring any kind of spiritual energy. If I put the REM pod over here, by chance. Except Scar. Oh yeah, Scar, that was an interesting encounter there. That was an interesting entity. Definitely. Lights back on. Don't know if you guys can see it. But it's back on. Could something turn this light on? Could you do that? Let me make sure it's even on. It is on. Okay. Let's see if I can find. See if I can get it back up there, though. That's the real challenge. Maybe not. Okay, we'll leave it right there. I think it likes it there. Did you go to college for ghost hunting? No, I don't believe that you can go to college for ghost hunting. But that would be cool. Oh, okay, cool. A long time to think, to consider that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't believe that you can go to college for ghost hunting. I think that that is just something you have to decide you want to do, and continue to do it, and hope it works. Is John Stanley here with us? Is that spirit here right now? Could you come forward, please? Might need to change out these REM pod batteries. I'm not exactly sure. If it's any good, still or not. Let's see. Maybe if we move it this way. So the other day our antenna broke on this, oh snap, on this REM pod. So we had to fix it. The haunted ship? Are you talking about the battleship? Yes, actually, I have been to the battleship. We actually got some good activity there, so we're thinking about actually going back and doing a full investigation there. Are you talking about Queen Mary, or are you talking about the battleship here in North Carolina? Ooh, ow. I'm sorry, I keep hearing something move over here, but there's nothing there. Both? No, haven't been to the Queen Mary. We have been to the battleship here in North Carolina, though. We got some pretty interesting stuff there. So we're thinking about actually going back and doing that at night. Okay, if there's no spirits or entities here willing to speak or communicate with me, I'm going to be moving on. If you don't like me to leave, I need you to use one of these devices I have to show me that you don't want me to leave here. Alright guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to move on. I'm not getting anything right now, maybe because there's a bunch of people here today, or whoever they were. The REM pod was going off before they came, so I don't know, maybe it's because they came, maybe the spirit just left, but it is what it is. It happens every now and then, but what we're going to do is probably end it right here. If you guys aren't subscribed, everybody hit subscribe. We're going to probably do the poltergeist house tonight, guys. Because we got a lot of crazy stuff over there when we did that the other day. If you guys aren't subscribed and don't know what I'm talking about, go check that out because that was crazy. The poltergeist house is a different level of spiritual contact. We've never had a door actually slam on camera other than there. And also our REM pod did not stop going off at that house yesterday. So we're going to go back there tonight and probably do a lights out session there with just the REM pod for a while and see how crazy it gets because it seemed pretty crazy when I got there and I was only there for about 10 minutes. So can bug be ghosts? Can what? Can a bug be a ghost? I don't think so, no. Bugs don't really have souls. But, yeah, everybody stay tuned. We're going to be back tonight live at the Poltergeist house, guys. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit subscribe. Stay tuned for that. And check out our other content as well. Are the ghosts naked? Well, technically you don't have a body, so no.